Dragon Ball!
I don't think you can hashtag the internet. I feel like that's a redundant hashtag.
Wait, if I hashtag the internet, does it like collapse on itself and create a black hole?
Hello, Vince. You found the source.
You're the Oracle?
You're the first person to hashtag internet. Welcome.
It's the architect from Matrix. Fucking love that guy.
Prepare for Transcendence. I'm Johnny Depp from the
No!
movie
No!
Transcendence. I'm a powerful AI, but all I can do is flip cars.
Stop it! You beat Amber Heard, you asshole!
Did he?
Yes.
Like in real life?
In real life.
Oh, well, fuck
That
him.
dude fucking beat Amber Heard.
That's a whole nother...
Also, his British accent's fake.
No, he pulled a Madonna of like, I'm going to have a non-American accent because I'm Johnny Depp and I'm very famous. Who's going to tell me what to do? Not you, certainly.
Not you, Australia! I'll bring my dogs wherever I want.
My daughter's going to hang out with Kevin Smith's daughter. I suppose I'll do his movie. This is Kame House Party. Unless we already said that. Did we already say that?
No, we sang it.
Oh.
This is Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And today we're going to talk about episode 13, The Legend of Goku.
Or Goku's Great Transformation. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Is that it?
No, yeah. It's Goku's Great Transformation.
What, is Goku a fucking butterfly?
Kind of. He's learning about the world. He's changing.
He's changing. His metamorphosis has begun.
Yeah.
In this, the Pilaf saga, which I believe will come to an end with this episode, right?
For the uninitiated, Dragon Ball is usually split up into certain sagas.
Yes.
Typified by the main villain.
Yes.
Although I don't know if Pilaf was... He is the main villain, but like... Villain's a very loose term.
We all know Bulma's the real monster.
All
The
Dragon
Bulma
Ball
saga.
is Bulma saga. It's just her fucking shit up.
Okay, but before we get into episode 13, we have to do the 1 minute roundup.
We certainly do.
In which it's my turn to suffer the gauntlet of 1 minute to describe everything that has happened in Dragon Ball to this point.
So you can just start with the latest episode, and you don't have to go all the way to the beginning.
What do you mean? I thought that's what we had to do.
I mean, you should.
I'm going to.
Good.
Yeah.
I was talking about the audience. They don't have to skip.
Oh,
they can just start. You guys start wherever.
Yeah, the audience, you skip around. You can watch
don't feel
whatever
like
you
there's
want.
an order.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you want to just like, if this has inspired you to just go back and watch Dragon Ball Z or go watch Dragon Ball Super, like this is good canon to know. Backstory for certain characters that you might meet along your journey. But I have a job to do.
Yes, all right. So explain in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Goku, the monkey boy, living alone in the woods, meets Bulma, the blue-haired girl that shoots him a lot. He survives. They meet a pig that steals little girls from a village that has so many ethnicities residing inside of it. Then they go to the desert. They meet a shy guy and a cat floating thing. They then decide to find another Dragon Ball. Oh yeah. So they are all looking for the Dragon Balls. They figure out where one is at a mountain that's on fire with a king that's an ox. There's a little girl named Chi-Chi who gets tapped in the Chi-Chi a lot. They meet a bald man named Roshi, the turtle hermit, who owns the Kame house in which this podcast is made. They meet a blue goblin Emperor Pilaf who steals Dragon Balls. Oolong makes a wish for panties, and Goku transforms into a giant beast because of the moon. Oh,
You got it.
I got it.
I feel like, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
I think you filled in a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we're at. Goku is a giant monkey creature.
That never gets easy.
Hopefully, we're doing this way into the future. And it's
We'll
like,
just be
all right,
yelling.
Explain Dragon Ball
Yeah.
10 seconds if you can. The entirety.
The entirety of it? I can do that right now. Bulma's a monster.
Space karate. At some point, I'm just going to be like, space karate.
Space karate.
The opening credits, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. It's Goku. He jumps off fancifully, and he's spinning the power pole.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think that if you swung a bow staff, if you spun it enough, that you could helicopter around?
Oh, every time. Like, are you kidding me? That's all, like, obviously that's how I thought. Like, I was like, it's just like a helicopter propeller. If you spin it fast enough, you will be able to hover for brief amounts of time.
Yeah, of course.
But who has the dexterity?
Yeah, I'm never that fast. I was never that fast.
Goku probably. Goku probably.
I was obsessed with helicopters for a bit when I was a kid.
Dude, that's
just
fine.
like I think they're cool. Yeah,
they're cool.
They are cool.
They're cool. They defy so many things about physics that we learned early on.
It's one of the few aircrafts that can just hover.
See, you were into something
up
cool.
And down, yeah.
I was into trains. Go on.
So diversion from the diversion.
Ooh.
My hometown. Ooh, you guys are really honing in on me. My hometown is called Waycross. And it was named because that's where the ways cross of the trains. We have a ton of fucking trains. A lot of people make their living working for CSX. I lived a block away from a train track that would usually, wake you up at 2 a.m. Aaron, but you got used to it.
Aaron, I'm going to stop you right there because there's something so terrifying about the similarities between where we grew up. Because I grew up in
the land of trains.
There's a train track, like literally a train depot behind my house when I was my first house. So there were trains coming and going. If you walked far enough, you could see where like the trains like go and they sit on that the circle thing and they spin and go into the trailers or whatever. But keep going. I'm sorry. That just stuck out. I was like, how weird is that? But go on.
No, so I wasn't into trains because they were just all over the place. Like, I was like, oh, it's right there. Who cares? So I tried to, with my buddy, I don't even think I told him about this. I just had him in mind in my brain plans. I was like, a helicopter is just 2 spinning blades. If I take some wood and put a lawnmower motor on it, and then put a pole with like pieces of wood on top, I'll make a helicopter. And I like had all these daydreams about like, oh, I can take a helicopter to the Flash Foods and get candy and ices.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. That's so pure.
It's like, that's like a child's daydream.
That's good though. That's a good dream. Yeah.
And then I think I remember like, I told like some friends about it, and then they laughed and like, well, now I know shame. And I will no longer think.
See, that's why I kept my daydreams to myself, Aaron. I had daydreams that I would one day ride a Charizard to school, or get in my Gundam and go to school, or get in my Zoid and go to school. Oh, yes, the Zoid got him. I knew it. I knew Zoids would get him.
I was a bit too old, like. I'm realizing the age gap in us now.
Yeah.
It's
substantial.
Yeah.
Yet we are truly kindred spirits.
Helicoptering around with a bow staff. That's a pretty good wish.
Right?
If I had to wish for anything.
Yeah.
Goku is tearing everything apart.
Yes. In his giant ape or monkey-like state.
I forgot how big he actually got.
Yeah, he's huge.
I feel like he gets bigger than... This is jumping ahead. Than Vegeta.
Ooh.
When he gets monkeyed out.
I don't know. I think it's a perspective thing.
So he is taller than the castle.
Right.
I don't know how tall an average castle is. Unless they just drew it like that for it to be cooler.
They could have, but I wanted to point out that Vegeta is very short.
That's true.
So when he transforms, his form is going to be smaller than... who's the bald guy that he hangs out with?
Raditz.
No.
Nappa.
Cabbage. There we go.
Oh yeah, Raditz is Goku's brother.
Goku's brother.
Ooh. Goodbye, new audience. We'll see you later.
Hey,
We're going off to the future.
Sorry about that. We didn't spoiler alert for future sagas.
We didn't spoiler alert for this 20-year-old cartoon.
Yeah. I can't believe it's that old.
What do you think the statute of limitations is?
For spoiler alerts?
Yeah.
I don't give 2 shits about spoiler alerts. Actually, no, I do. Really? Most things on Netflix don't spoil. Anything that's come out on Netflix in the past year do not spoil.
Like, say The Wire. That's like what?
You can spoil.
That's 10. Really? You think?
Well, actually, no. The Wire is a bigger deal.
I feel like if it's something that's like, if it's something shitty that I know I'm never going to see, like, I don't
spoil
care.
it for
Please,
me?
yeah, like, go ahead.
Yeah.
If it is super good, then I feel like you should not.
So what do you say? Anything with a 80 and up on Rotten Tomatoes, do not spoil, no matter what decade?
The more quality of the work, the longer you should be spoiler free. Like Breaking Bad, I won't tell anyone about Breaking Bad still.
I never watched it.
Pretty good. You're missing out.
Yeah, probably. Like the ending of The Last of Us. I will never tell anybody the ending of The Last of Us. I will make you watch me play for 20 hours.
Like, let me get there. Hold on.
I can do it in my sleep at this point.
This is going on. Pilaf is like, hey, he like does a classic pillow back over his head. He's like, tell them to keep it down over there.
And Shu and Mai are like, but Emperor, look.
He's like, no. And finally he looks, and like they just throw. He's like, do something about it, and they just throw like
pillows and slipper
lamps. It's very. I don't know how long this is gonna be because there's a lot of action. A lot of great action of just Goku's just destroying the castle willy nilly. So I'm gonna talk about this on the show unless you have something.
What do you got?
I think I have a waifu.
Wait, what?
If I had an anime crush, it's gonna be Mai.
Oh, Aaron. Does Miranda listen to this?
Nope.
Oh, then we're in the clear. Let's get it in. Hey,
like, you know what?
I'm right there with you. Mai is attractive.
She's
more attractive than she should be.
Like, if it's Mai versus Bulma, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna choose Mai.
Yeah.
When Android 18
gets
in,
let's talk about it. Like, we'll talk about Android 18 when Android 18 shows up.
But it's like cute girl with bangs.
Mm-hmm. She knows how to kick ass.
Yeah.
She knows how to
like,
kick ass.
Cute frilly nightgown that's not like revealing. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
She's modest.
Yeah. She's funny. She tried to make that ball joke.
Yep.
Didn't land, but she tried.
But she tried. She's fearless.
At the end, I'm like, oh no, well, it's over now because you tried to do this. But the thing that you think is going to happen didn't happen, so it's fine.
Right.
It's like, I don't know, yeah. I like seeing Mai on screen.
Not to mention, she's got a really sweet trench coat.
Yeah.
Really
like, cool. I'm not going to get a body pillow.
Why would you? There's the internet. Goku has transformed, and he is just tearing this castle a new one. He is ripping pieces apart, knocking them over, throwing them all over the desert. Pretty cool, I must say. This is like the first, like one of the first like larger than life action scenes like that we've seen in the show.
Yeah, most of them have been like
more intimate
fighting scenes.
You know,
and even then, the fight scenes they've been a little short.
Almost boiled down to like a few key punches.
Yeah.
In Goku's case, most of the early villains that he comes up against, villains, I put in quotation marks, because they're just hapless animals trying to make their way in the world, and Goku murders them at Bulma's behest. I have to mention, without Bulma there, Goku would have never killed a bunch of those animals.
That's true.
Because most of them wanted to kill or eat Bulma. And Bulma would then say, Goku! What are you doing? Do something! I'm helpless!
Use murder to help me.
Yeah. Use your powers of murder.
Pilaf crew.
Is that what we're calling them?
Why not? I don't know. You got a name? You want to pitch some names here?
I'm thinking rice, pilaf, Shu, Mai, bento box.
The bento box. That's pretty good.
We'll just use this for this episode. The bento box.
The bento box. It's like, let's get to our biplane.
Yep.
And then another reason, like Mai, she'd fly a plane.
Oh God, yeah. She'd fly you all over the world.
We don't know.
For love.
Like, let's go to Pangean Paris.
Oh yeah, Pangean. What would Paris be like there? Very stereotypical. Lots of mimes.
Everyone is in striped shirts.
Everybody's in striped shirts, and half the people on the street are mimes.
That's the national profession.
Oh, beautiful. And there's a martial art of miming, and they build walls in reality.
It's like, oh God. There's a horror short. I think there's a few horror shorts where it's like mimes, and they're like their wall and like lasso things are like real and they can affect other people. Like they're gonna trap someone in a box.
Ooh.
Hit him over the head with the invisible hammer.
What?
Yep.
That's
I think he's just.
cool.
I think he's just called mimes. Yeah. It's a good
That would be that's a good concept for a full length feature film. Actually, I don't know.
Mimes.
I'm not a filmmaker.
Mimes. Why'd it have to be mimes?
Indie?
It's this whole like I guess like
Indiana Jones? Indiana Jones and the Mimes of Mimes of Marrakesh?
I'll pitch this movie. All right, so it's small town. It would have to be like somewhere in Connecticut, like coastal, like real waspy. Basically, yeah. Like just somewhere. Well, there's all those wrestlers there. They would just stop them. But you'd have to. Basically the opposite. Like it couldn't be like a fair town or anything. Like where you think a carnival would end up. The opposite of that. I guess you could also maybe the desert. Anyway, for isolation. Go ahead. Yes, Mr. White.
Brand new country club opens up like near the shore, but it's so new that the development hasn't built up around it. And for somebody's bat mitzvah, they call it a mime.
I was thinking it's just they're not like people, but you think they are. They look like people, so it's just like this invasion of like mimes slowly coming in to the town. And so you have the first half of the movie where it's like, the mimes are, don't you see, the mimes are killing people. Like, get out of here, kid. We got the Blueberry Festival this weekend. We can't interrupt that.
Great,
so you have a real Jaws.
Yeah.
You have like a real Jaws situation where it's like, well, we got to have this keep going. I feel like the mimes should turn other people into mimes.
Oh,
and so it's a little like zombie-ish in there. It's not bad. I mean, it's bad.
Wait, can it all be in French? Because if it's all in French,
if so, oh man, that's what it is. There's the French exchange student who's there who who
knows?
Yeah, she's like, I've seen this in my village before. The mimes, they come at night.
We had the same problem in Nice 40 years ago. My brother, he became a mime.
I took his invisible gun and shot him in the head.
His brains went nowhere.
But he died. If nothing else, this is like good, sketchy, fake trailer.
Hey, I'm down. You better not steal that, listeners.
World, yeah.
The world. The whole world is listening now.
We have an international audience.
We do. We just got two more. We got two from the UK.
Yeah. No, like, I think people in France listen to this, so apologies.
And bon nuit to you all.
Bon nuit.
Oui, bon chance.
Do you know French?
A little bit.
Ooh, you had me going.
Capulet.
No.
Fromage.
Okay, fair.
I'm going back.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
Yeah.
If you know that reference, email us and tell us you know that, and we will read it
at Kame House Party Pod
because you need to be celebrated for knowing that reference. Omelette du fromage.
Bento box escape.
The bento box escapes.
But the ball squad. No. You guys are the Ball Squad.
You guys are the Ball Squad.
These fictional characters are the Ball Brigade.
We may need to change those names.
We'll figure.
They're adjacent.
They both sound good. The Ball Brigade, I feel like that's what comes out first. I think.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll draft up some T-shirts.
They're so expensive.
They are expensive. God damn it.
I mean, we know people in the T-shirt biz.
We do.
T-shirt game.
Goddamn custom ink. Got us by the balls.
Oh, that?
Oh, I was thinking custom ink. I don't know. Oh, wait. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah.
See, I'm I try to not say names of people.
No. This is a good idea. Not to put people on blast.
No.
As the hip-hop moguls would say.
Bulma's hurt.
Ooh.
And she needs to be picked up. This is a big moment.
This is a huge moment because I wrote this down. Yancha overcoming his fear.
That's exactly what I wrote.
So as our people who were searching for the balls are fleeing the castle, Goku in a fit of rage throws, I think it's like a watchtower into the air, and it lands on Bulma. Mm-hmm. And for a minute I cheered because I thought she was dead. But no, to my chagrin, Bulma survived but she needs help. And it's one of those moments where, like, Puar is saying, Yamcha, you have to help her. And Oolong is like, we gotta get out of here. And Bulma's like, ah!
I'm surprised Oolong didn't jet long ago.
Because he's run with less of a leash.
Yeah. Best based on past experiences.
And so Yamcha has to make a decision, either save Bulma or run. And our boy Yamcha, man, they're setting him up to be some kind of wonderful, right?
Yeah. Again, for those that aren't in the know, Yamcha, he wanted to wish to not be scared of girls. He's scared of girls he finds attractive. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's, do you let your fear overtake you, or do you be the goddamn hero, Yamcha?
Yeah. And Yamcha decided to be the goddamn hero.
He did.
And lifted what I could only assume is like a generous tonnage of stone off of Bulma.
Yeah.
By himself. Like, it was pretty impressive. And at that point, you're like, damn, Yamcha is cool. He's got the mullet. He's getting the girl. He's putting her on her back, and they're running. And yeah, then it cuts back to I think the bento box in their biplane, and I believe Shu probably lets out a sigh of relief and is like, "Oh, finally, we're out of there. Where do we go to next, boss?" And then Pilaf, with his mindset on vengeance, is like, no, we're gonna kill that giant ape.
In the subtitled version, he goes into, like, he says this a couple times. He talks about, like, no, I spent years building this castle, and he's just wrecking it. Mm-hmm. And that's why he wants to, like, go back for revenge. So we get a little bit of insight, as we talked before, of, like, where this giant castle came from.
Yes.
So, like,
it was built.
It was not capsuled.
Oh, wow.
I'm very certain he didn't build it himself.
No, absolutely not. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like we've had like a brief glimpse of Pilaf's mother, kind of, in that, like, short dream sequence a couple episodes ago.
He does have a mother.
We know he has a mom.
Well, everyone has a mom, but yeah.
Everybody has a mom. Except for Kyle XY. If you know that reference, please email me personally.
Well, this is the last episode of Kame House Party. I'll be signing off.
I've gone too far.
One of my big comic book years where I was collecting heavily, I just remember the ad running around
for Kyle XY.
And it's just, when it first came out, it's just some, like, CW dude lifting his shirt up and he doesn't have a belly button. It's like,
that's it. That was it. Like, they were so bold to believe that everyone would be suckered in to be like, why doesn't he have a belly button? It's like, it's a fucking petri dish kid.
Yeah,
he's built in a lab.
Is he an alien person?
I think that's what they're, like, hinting at.
That's what I thought. Like,
Kyle may be part alien.
It's just like, no, I just wasn't born in a womb. Well, that's what's interesting.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
do you have powers?
No, not really.
Really?
I don't know. I think I watched like 2 episodes. And I was like, no,
thank you.
No, I'm probably gonna watch Shining Gundam right now instead. It's on. Toonami's always on.
You had a point, I feel like.
When?
You were trying to get, like, so Pilaf has a mom. We got a glimpse to his mom. We were talking about his castle.
So I think, like, there was some kind of situation in which Pilaf lost his father at a very young age. His father had dreams of world domination. Yes? No?
And the sins of the father shall be revisited upon the children. Something along those lines.
Yes. That was something that, like, his father wanted to do. And so, like, Pilaf is like, I'm going to do what my dad wanted me to do. And, like, what my dad never did. And his mom was probably, like, the naysayer. Like, oh, Pilaf, you're never going to be like your father. Your father had ambition. Like, that kind of thing.
He dreamed big, and what did it get him?
Yeah.
He's dead. I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you too, son.
That's
why he no longer has a relationship with his mom.
Yeah,
And she probably pulled...
You pushed, by trying to reign in his dreams, you just pushed him away.
Pushed him farther away.
Ugh.
You parents out there listening, there's got to be a few.
Sure.
Prospective parents even. Take note. Don't be like Pilaf's parents.
Let your children conquer the world.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That sounds like a parenting book that would be on Good Morning America. Let Your Children Conquer the World by Aaron.
Well, clearly, when I mean conquer the world, it's a metaphor for encouraging your children's uniqueness, letting them find what's special about them, and letting that propel them through the world.
Thank you, Aaron. I'm George Stephanopoulos, and that's all our time for today. But remember, pick up Aaron's book, Let Your Children Conquer the World. And up next, Michael Strahan with a gap in his teeth.
Thanksgiving for breakfast? We find out from celebrity chef.
We have ex-Olympian Ryan Lochte here to tell us about how much of a shit he is.
Ooh. Topical.
Yeah, Lochte. Go fuck yourself.
But they turn back around, and I'm so upset. I'm so upset when they turn back around.
Why?
I want them to escape.
I mean...
I know they're the villains, but like, no. Don't listen to him.
They're fun.
They are.
So I understand that you don't want them to be put into too much peril.
But I understand for the purpose of drama. Yeah. They have to reenact.
And for the purpose of setting up basically King Kong.
Oh, yeah.
That's King Kong, the Dragon Ball short. That's
it's a big King Kong references.
Yeah.
Have you... All right, here's a question. Have you ever watched the original King Kong?
The black and white one? Yes.
Okay, cool.
In high school. It was a long time ago.
Did they show it in high school?
For my film, it was like music and film class.
What? Man, I'm backwards because we never had anything like that.
Yeah, I had to do. I had to do a presentation on a film that I put off to the very last minute, and it was basically like I took a scene from Monsters Inc. Like when they're in the Hall of Doors, I call it, and they're going from door to door.
Yeah, and
like the music changes every time they go into a door to represent a different location.
Yes,
that was my presentation. Motherfucker, I got an A-.
Nice.
Margaret Ann Butterfield, if you're listening, I did that the night before. You gave us a month. I did it the night before. That's why I'm your favorite, and you're my favorite.
Teachers have to know, like...
That's what kids are going to do.
Yeah, like, I know you did this, but it doesn't matter because you got it done.
Yeah. That's society.
That's just how we are. We're going to put it off. If they, like, assigned major projects, like, okay, this is due in a week. Instead of like, you guys have 2 months to do this. Like, no, give us a week or less, and we'll get it done.
Yeah.
Because there's not all this time to like fuck around.
Yeah, if there was no time to fuck around, either it would like weed out the week.
Fix education?
I think so. I think all term papers and theses should be boiled down to the to a week less than the average time that you would assume somebody would need to take it.
So yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Teachers of America.
I would like that for what I do and for the people that I work with who like have deliverables for projects and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like things tend to either go over budget because there's too much time, or we give the client too much time to think about it and they just drag their heels through the mud or take their sweet ass time. And I'm just like, no, like we should be telling them, like, okay, you either sign this in 2 days or all work stops on this project that you want us to do.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're going to get them to respect the process is fear. That's it.
Vince is fear-based.
Fear-based.
Human resource tasking.
Human resource tasking.
No, I wish I get a lot of projects for my work where they don't tell me a deadline, and I ask for a deadline, and they're like, in a couple weeks. Like, no, don't tell me that, because then I'm not going to do anything.
Because then I'm going to wait around for
It's a week. Also, like, and on a lot of things, I get paid on, like, a project-to-project basis. So it's like, no, I want to do this as fast as possible so I can get paid as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. I think you just got to start lying to people. Hopefully no one listens to this, but just...
Yeah, nobody in my office listens to this.
So just lie to people like, oh, this is due now. Mm-hmm. And then as you walk away, wring your hands.
Yes.
And the lighting gets darker.
Over one half of my face on a diagonal.
And it's your internal monologue.
Mm-hmm.
The fools, they don't really know. Those reports are due Wednesday, not Monday.
Like Tracer X. Ha-ha.
My brother.
What?
Employee X, my brother.
My Employee X.
Now I want, like, some guy, like... Who's that guy? Well, that's Employee X.
What do you mean, Employee X?
No one knows who he is.
But he always gets projects done.
He gets everything done on time. He's the fastest worker we have. I'm not going to ask him his name. That might throw him off.
He's fast, eh? Well, I'll see how fast he is. I needed this done yesterday. It's done. Damn you, employee X.
It's like,
Where are the interns?
Wait, the intern's hiding in his desk. You can't be here.
Get out of here, interns. We just want to be a part of the project.
How does he sign his, like, check?
Oh, it's a big red X
paperwork,
stamp.
like,
it's just a big red X stamp.
He gets paid in cash. It's very shady.
He's been working here.
All of this is extremely illegal, but god damn it if we don't.
He's been working here for 5 years.
Like, our growth is constant.
He tried to we asked him to fill out 9-9. He lit it on fire in front of us.
Employee, yeah.
Employee X.
This is the episode of Idea Generation.
It really is. We are inspired today.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? The crippling heat in the apartment?
Again, I think there's just a lot of cool stuff happens in the show, and there's less stuff to poke holes at.
Yeah. Because you know me, I love poking holes.
Poking holes.
Poking holes.
Bam.
Like Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, what?
Holes reference. Come on, man.
Sorry, I missed that.
He's not poking the holes.
That came out when I was on my mission, so I missed it.
Ah.
Because I was banned from all unapproved media, which was just movies, TV, music. Can't watch or listen to. I did.
Does Jesus know?
Oh, he totally did. Of course.
Of course Jesus knows.
I stuck at a few movies, but the main one was Matrix Reloaded.
I'm sorry.
I snuck in.
I don't know why people say that movie's so bad.
I'm a Wachowski apologist. Oh man, are we gonna go into my Matrix tirade?
We don't have to.
All right, yeah, let's.
We save that, and we'll do it. We'll do it after like everything else. And if it ends up being like really cool or like really,
it's not. It's super dorky.
Well, Aaron, we're watching Dragon. where we left off in the actual show that we were talking about. Yamcha is saving Bulma in the process of saving Bulma.
We got past that.
We got past that?
Yeah, he saved him because we got to... They flew back.
Oh, God.
Bento box. Yeah,
how long
dude.
were we on that tangent?
Dude.
My God.
We were on that tangent vacay.
Woo. Yeah, we're on the King Kong scene.
They're shooting machine guns at him. Pilaf's like, fire a missile. And you see a heads-up display come up for the missile. Mm-hmm. In the top left corner, it says Pilaf missile. And I think that's adorable.
Oh,
that someone had to program that in to your targeting system to where it says he's like
Pilaf.
I feel like he just walked by with a drone like make it say Pilaf missile and then he just walks away like it's like your boss when like I'm gonna change one insignificant thing
and then
I'm great
and then it's my project.
It's mine now. Yeah.
Also, when you said that it took years to build a castle, I have written down that it took Pilaf 10 years to build that castle.
Ooh, they don't specify that in the subbed. He just says year. It's very ambiguous years. But yeah, I would be upset too if I was building a castle.
But then you know.
So he's not a kid.
He could be 10 years old.
That's the day I was born. Bwick boy bwick.
So okay, that's it. I never put that. I'm dumb.
Here's the thing though, but that's in the dub version.
That's in the dub.
They never say a date in the subtitle, which is the official canon.
Okay.
In my opinion.
That's fine. I'm looking at you as if
you're very incredulous.
No, I would agree that the subtitled version is canon. It's over the dubbed version. Mm-hmm. Just I'm right there with you.
Okay.
But in the dubbed version, if it took him 10 years to build this castle, and I know we're going back a little bit, so bear with me. Took him 10 years to build this castle. I'm assuming it's a massive amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. Why not spend that money if your ultimate goal is world domination? It's like building an army, putting your spies in positions of power.
It's startup problems.
Hashtag startup problems?
Yeah, it's just like...
We
gotta really make sure we have a cool office. Yeah. Well, what do you guys exactly do? Startup.
We're gonna rule the world one day.
We're gonna what's your? You don't have any actionable.
So is that it? Is that the impetus for why Pilaf has to go find the Dragon Balls to conquer the world because he spent all of his money on this castle?
Maybe that's it. That makes sense.
And he gave Shu and Mai like the best fucking package.
Like they don't leave.
Deal.
Like, look, I'd leave, but goddamn, if my healthcare isn't on point.
You see these teeth? These canines are beautiful, and I'm a canine.
They cover the obstetrician.
I get glasses whenever I want. And I got stock options. They're not paying off yet. But Pilaf says in a few short years, after we dominate the world using the Dragon Balls, Sorry.
My deductible is so low.
Jesus.
Nope, that makes sense. That's headcanon.
That's it.
He spent all his money on a sweet pad, and then, oh shit, the thing I really wanted is no longer available to me.
So, if you're listening and you want to start a startup, spend all your money on a cool office, then go find a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's the lesson. That's the takeaway.
It works every time.
Clearly. Because they do take out that giant monkey that is Goku with that missile.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he's dead.
Yep.
We know better.
We all know better. Goku's a bit tougher than...
Yeah. There's a moment where Pilaf's like celebrating and jumping on his tail.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So I'm like...
And he's still in his nightgown.
Yeah.
And he's got little blue feet. He looks like a blue hobbit.
He's very celebrate. So this actually wakes Goku back up.
Yes.
Which I thought would do the opposite, since it's previously established that his tail is his weak spot. So wouldn't that just keep him down? Unless he's just too petite and weak?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's because it's not gripped with enough strength. Because like Goku can use his tail, like it's prehensile.
That's
like he
true.
can hang on it, and he can consciously do stuff with it. But I think it's if you grab it with enough force, then Goku is like, my power.
My power.
My power!
Next time I trip or something, or I spill a drink, I'm going to try and remember, and I'll just be like, my power.
Ooh, this is going to be fun to do at parties.
We'll see, my power. Yeah. Let's see if I remember that.
And then that's how we'll know who's listening, because if somebody laughs...
All right, so yeah. So when next time a party foul, a goof,
a flub?
A minor.
A gaff?
Yeah. Any minor thing, just go, my power.
Yeah.
My power.
If you're walking down the street, you see a girl that's neat, and you trip, say, my power.
Yeah.
I almost turned that into a song, and I decided to stop.
Well, I thought you were doing the diarrhea song.
Diarrhea?
Diarrhea. If you land in your bed and you feel something spread. Diarrhea. Classic comedy. Goku wakes up and fucks shit up again.
Yes. Goku wakes up and it's like, oh, hell no.
Don't touch my tail.
Don't touch that tail.
Run off. He gets a hold of Bulma.
He does. And even more King Kong fashion.
Yep.
He's got the lovely Lady Bulma.
Yep, he grabs a gal.
And he's about to eat her. I'm
he is.
Do it.
Attack on Bulma.
Attack on Bulma. Oh. I feel... there is an Attack on Titan video game.
What?
It exists. I don't think it's out quite yet. I could be mistaken.
Because when they're I'm almost done with Attack on Titan, the anime. I'm a few episodes out. Started watching that because of this. Or I started finishing it up. The 3D maneuvering gear sounds so fun. For those that don't know, it's basically people in a semi-medieval setting fighting giants. And the way they do it is they just harpoon around Batman style.
Yep.
And then cut their heads off.
Well, limbs,
cut their necks,
and
limbs, stuff
necks
like that.
And backs to disable.
It's gross.
You do the same. Apparently,
gory.
You do the same thing in the video game, and it's just funny because it's like a video game. So I think it's rated M, but you're still seeing a whole lot of man ass.
Oh sure,
man giant.
Yeah,
ass,
all these giants are
giant
naked.
ass, and they're all naked. And apparently it's kind of disturbing based on the account that I heard.
Bulma's about to get eaten.
Bulma's about to get eaten. I'm cheering.
Oh man, Yamcha do some cool stuff.
Right?
They're like, oh no, Bulma's about to get eaten. Poirot's like, remember his tail's his weak spot. And Yamcha's like, of course. Yamcha will Fang Fist.
Yes.
The castle.
Oh yeah.
Into a sword. He punches a sword into existence.
Yeah.
From stone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's pretty badass.
It is the most badass we've ever seen Yamcha. That is for sure.
And we don't see another sword for quite some time if you're a fan of the series.
Dun, dun. Well, sword versus space karate. It's no good. It's a none. But that doesn't work.
Nope.
His tail's too strong. But they do.
But it gets his attention.
Yeah. They get his attention. He stops getting Bulma. Everyone like dog piles on his tail. Then it's Puar changing to scissors
and cut his tail off.
I don't know if he does this in the dub version, but Puar goes snip, snip.
Says snip,
snip. Says snip, snip.
No, there is
which
no...
is very which I feel like saying onomatopoeia is a very modern gag.
So you're saying Dragon Ball is way ahead of its time?
I think so. Why not?
Yeah, I will.
Snip, and that's funny.
Yeah.
Snip, snip.
In the dub version, you just hear the sound of two giant scissors shearing flesh.
You dubbed. You really missed a comedic opportunity there.
Yeah, they decided to. Of all the things
of all the silly things,
they chose not to use that one.
So my dog is a miniature pincher mix, and he's adopted. Yeah, we adopted him. He's a rescue. Someone cut his tail, which I think is the thing to do with that breed. And I just oh man, he doesn't have his little tail. He just has a nub.
Are you saying Sherlock is a Saiyan?
No. I'm bemoaning his... I got sad, is what I'm saying, watching Dragon Ball. Of someone did that to my dog.
No.
Someone snips his little tail.
Little tail.
But he just has a nub that wags. And that's also cute.
It wags very cutely. It's furiously just inching side to side.
I'm glad. I know sometimes they get their ears clipped too, and I'm glad no one did that.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they
So it's how dog ears flop over. Mm-hmm. So they just cut the floppy part, so it looks like they're always up.
Oh, that's great.
I hate it. No, I wish they because they do it on Rottweilers. They'll cut their tail.
Dobermans.
Just for I'm nah. I hate it. Don't snip your dogs. Please.
Don't snip your dogs unless you're getting them spayed or neutered.
Yeah,
that's
then you have to.
Appropriate kind of snipping.
Yeah.
If I ever see a beagle with snipped ears. Oh boy, there's going to be hell to pay, human race.
Why would you think they have lovely ears?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's snipping beagle's ears?
I don't know, but Aaron,
Stop
if I ever find anybody who's snipping a beagle's ears, I will murder them.
On that sad note, we go to a happier note because the crisis is averted.
Crisis averted.
Goku does go back to his naked human body.
De-evolution, I called it. And I wrote down...
Or is it evolution, since he's turning into a man and not an ape?
Well, because this world is all based on power, he's getting less powerful.
That's true.
So I call it a de-evolution. And I wrote down, I said, Goku's de-evolution turned into a real dicks out for Harambe situation.
First of all, is that a saying? Dicks out for Harambe?
Dicks out for Harambe is the new thing.
What? Look, guys, I'm not socially aware.
Aaron, Harambe's...
I know about Harambe.
His untimely end has sparked many a reoccurring meme... saying and petitions. Harambe is on the national ballot for the presidential race and is beating some Republican candidates. And
wait, is it officially? First of all, no. Harambe's not 35. Was he born? Harambe is not a native citizen. Also, not sent. Well, depending on who you are, I think pretty sentient.
Aaron. The Harambe faithful are everywhere. You don't want this podcast to get blacklisted by Dicks Out for Harambe.
I feel like by the time this comes out, the election will have already happened.
Yes.
By the time
Harambe will be resurrected Superman style. That's right. I called it. Superman comes back.
This comes out in October, actually. The spooky month. If I'm doing my math correctly.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty of time to get mad at me for not having my dick out for Harambe.
Yeah, Aaron, I don't pull my dick out for Harambe. Because Harambe is a gorilla that unfortunately died at the hands of man because of negligence of man to begin with. But I said dicks out for Harambe because obviously when Goku comes back, he doesn't have any clothes.
Yeah.
So we get a little bit more little boy dick.
I ruined a joke. Is what we learned here.
No, I don't.
By inquiring about the goings-on of the modern
because
world.
Harambe is in the zeitgeist as we record this, and it's important that we stay current as well as tangential.
We stay a month and a half.
We're a month and a half behind.
Yeah.
But you love it,
when you
don't
hear this, yeah. Just so you know, when we're recording, we're current AF.
Yes. Yeah,
until that goes out of fashion of a saying by the time this comes out. Everything's fine. Pilaf is like, okay, now's our chance. He's not a giant ape anymore. Mm-hmm. You know what to do. He essentially is that what he says. He finds 2 guns on the ground and hands them to Mai and Shu. Which is, again, I feel like I was very emotional this episode. I don't know why. Because I'm like, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because it's really out of character. Like, here's a gun.
Go kill him.
Because Shu's like, so you want us to kill him, right? And he's like, he's got this dog grin on his face. And he's very excited to do it.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you? If you just saw him kill a bunch of your dog friends?
That's true. But these are dogs that you yourself are imprisoning.
Oh my God, what happened to the dogs?
They're all dead. They just leave them, yeah. Oh, fuck. Man. This episode.
Shu is turning into the monster I thought Bulma was.
Yeah, Shu. Bulma is a real Charles Manson in this case. Of like never actually killing anyone.
No.
But being the force behind it.
Yeah.
Shu is definitely, is like, I guess it'd be negligence. But if you're imprisoning these dogs, you're
complicit in their death.
Yeah. We could do a whole court case.
I mean, we can only hope that within the rubble, the cages of the Rottweilers that were not sent to fight Goku.
That's true. They would have been locked back up.
Yeah.
So fuck, that's a real downer.
Yeah, sorry, should have brought that up.
Well, if it's any consolation, they don't actually shoot anyone.
Oh, I know.
Pilaf. Well, for those listening.
Oh, right. I keep thinking you're talking to me.
I'm talking to both of you. This is a group conversation.
Oh, damn it.
Pilaf runs off. He's like, okay, you guys take care of it. Goodbye. And then they're like, we don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So it takes 3 to murder.
Always takes 3 to murder.
It takes 3 complicit parties.
Just ask the Jinx. I don't know. Did he have a conversation?
Did you ever watch the Jinx?
No.
I recommend it.
I've seen the final clip, like the clip where he's like,
oh yeah, shut up. Spoilers.
What? I didn't say anything.
That's true. All right.
I just said I saw the final clip.
Day breaks. It's a beautiful day in Mushroom Desert.
That awesome song that they play every time there's a morning scene in the song. I like that song. It's like that little like ditty. It's like I can't.
I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is basically where they make their pact. I know what you did last summer pact of we can never tell Goku that he killed his grandparents. Do you ever, and this is the first time I thought about it, I wonder if there's a secret that a bunch of people are keeping from me for my own mental health. Because
no, Aaron, there isn't.
Oh God.
There's no secret any of your friends are keeping from you at all.
Well, I believe you.
Okay, good. I'm serious. I don't know any secrets about you.
Yeah, I don't know any secrets about you.
Yeah,
but like, I'm on the fence about this. I feel like I want to know the truth about things. And
even if that truth will break your heart?
Will basically destroy you? Yeah. I don't, that's why I'm on the fence about it. Because they are, I think, in the end, they're absolutely doing the right thing. Of not...
For the first time
no one
ever.
wants, like, no one wants to know that, like, oh, by the way, when you were a kid, you killed your grandfather, and that's why he's no longer with us. Like, that, the person that raised you from a pup.
Yep.
But it would just bug me. I'd be like, I feel like there'd be this weird, like whenever he mentions his grandpa, the people who know are like looking at, like they're giving those furtive glances to each other. You've got to feel that energy in the room. Yeah. To an extent.
A lot of sweat beads. Yeah. Anime sweat beads on heads.
Yeah. That's a hard thing to keep.
I'll be honest. I was very surprised at how, talking about it makes it seem like that's really fucking heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the concept of what they just did, like, it's so lighthearted and everything, but it's so
heavy. They do they make sure to bring it up, but they gloss over. They're not like...
They don't dwell on it.
No. They're like... And then they go to, what do you think he is? And Oolong's like, maybe he's an alien. It's like, oh, shit!
Ooh.
They knew.
If you're not saying, oh, shit, at this moment, you'll find out.
Give it 100 or so episodes. I mean, good on him. Like, I don't know if that's intentional.
I think it is.
I feel like it is, though. I feel like he's
it's 100% intentional. Then we get one of like the cutest things ever is like Goku waking up and realizing his tail is gone. He goes, guys, where'd it go? I can't find it anywhere. he's like looking at his own butt and patting his butt.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, then like he freaks out for like 5 seconds. Like, this is fine.
He's like, oh, I guess my tail just left.
Yeah, and then everyone... It's the anime thing of where it cuts to everyone suddenly on the ground because they heard something unbelievable. Yeah.
Feet up in the air, twitching.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that we know, like the losing of Goku's tail has affected him is like he can no longer stand up very well.
Yeah, his balance is off right now, which is fair.
And he's like running through the desert and falling like ow. Ow.
Oh, before he does that, he's like, oh, you're naked. And they're like, Oolong, give him that underwear to wear. He's like, nope. You can have my pants instead. I'm like, I do the same thing.
Yeah. I would never let anybody wear underwear I wished for from a giant dragon. Yeah. Unless I wished for them so I can share them.
I wish for underwear to share with all my friends. Ooh. If someone did that for me, I'm like, well, that's nice, but
what, Aaron?
But why would you wish for that?
Because you're my best friend.
Why wouldn't you wish for other things?
But here's the underwear I got.
You get it Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
You get it. You get it every other day.
We share it on the weekend.
You get it for the first quarter of this year. Enjoy. Lightly starch it.
Dry clean only. Ugh.
Ooh. Expensive ass underwear.
Someone had to think like, you know what? Let's make dry clean only underwear. And that business lasted a day.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun day for them.
We did
it. We did it. We opened up our own store.
Dreams.
Oh no, it's done.
All our nice little loose ends are tied up.
Yeah.
The moment that has been telegraphed since Yamcha got introduced.
I mean, almost shoved down your throats.
Yeah, it's a classic like, well, the Dragon Balls are gone. Guess I'll always be afraid of girls.
And I guess I'll never have a boyfriend.
Eyes meet. And they're like, they clasp their hands together and they're dancing.
And they're dancing. And then Goku's like, what does he say? He goes, oh, guys, we got to go find the Dragon Ball so you can make our wish. And then Bulma's like, we don't need Dragon Balls anymore, Goku. And then they become the most annoying couple ever.
I know your predilection for Bulma.
I mean, I'm happy for Yamcha.
Yeah.
I think he's too good for her. He's a desert bandit, for Christ's sake.
They don't know. Like, they'll... Look, spoilers, it's not going to work out for him.
Wait, what? Aaron, what?
I'm just saying Bulma is going to meet I'm not going to say nice young gentleman. Mm. But she's going to meet...
she's going to meet someone else.
Do you think it's her consolation prize? Because she didn't get Goku?
You think Bulma wanted Goku?
I don't know. They adventured a lot together, man.
Hey, it could be one of those.
She could have caught feelings. You don't know.
She could have caught feelings, and when Goku grows up, ooh, boy, is he handsome.
She can't.
Yeah,
but then here's this other saying coming around.
Ooh. Oh, you're dropping hints all over the place.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yamcha gets dumped, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Eventually, he gets dumped hard.
Yeah.
Like, the worst way. Like, those are some they also have to be, like, some awkward parties. It's also, Oolong's very disgusted by this whole turn of events.
Yes.
Because
Oolong had caught feelings.
I think, Oolong had it. He got some Stockholm Syndrome going.
Yeah.
He
always thought that Bulma was very, very attractive.
Oh, yeah.
And would be a great candidate for Pafu Pafu.
Yeah, he clearly showed that he had an interest in Bulma.
A terribly creepy and sexually deviant interest in Bulma, but an interest nonetheless. And when the door closes, he is left on the outside feeling that FOMO, son.
It's not... Look. Oolong's a horrible monster, but I feel you, dog.
Yeah.
It's not no one likes having seeing the person that they like with someone else. It sucks. We've all gone through it.
Yep. I feel like this has gotten a little real for both of us. Like we've both literally had that, like, been
multiple
in this
times.
Aaron.
Look, we're doing an anime podcast. I think that was growing up. That was probably par for the course.
I will clap. I'm going to clap for that.
I'm not going to elevate myself higher.
Nope. See, that's why you come. That's why you come here. You come here for the real stuff, listeners.
No, we give you the yucks, and then I don't know a word that rhymes with yucks. That would be appropriate. I almost said fucks, but that's not
the yucks and the fucks.
Yeah, the yucks, the fucks, the nucks,
and
the ducks. What'd you say?
I said nuts. It's a slant rhyme.
It's one of those Snoop Dogg rhymes.
Yep.
It's like good enough.
I went to the pool. And then
it was really chill. Like, those aren't close.
Damn, Snoop Dogg just rhymed.
Is Snoop Dogg in that? Let's not tell him he's not actually rhyming. Is everyone keeping a big secret from Snoop Dogg?
That's the big secret the world has been keeping from Snoop Dogg.
Don't tell him he's not really rhyming.
Just like the whole world has been keeping the secret that LeBron James' hairline isn't receding anymore.
No, it looks good. Hey,
Bron, your haircut looks great.
Hey, man, those rings, right?
Those rings.
You're not making up for anything.
Nope.
Goku's gonna go off the Turtle Hermit.
Right. Yeah, that's after that the Ball Squad decides to
they split up.
They split up.
They're gonna meet again once the Dragon Balls come back
in a year.
Yeah, because Goku wants to get his grandpa ball back.
He's got to get that 4-star ball.
He still doesn't understand,
and we like it that way.
Yeah.
There's a bit dropped about the World Martial Arts Tournament, right?
No.
In this episode, there's not?
No, not for me. It's just them saying we're all going to go to the city.
Oh,
and
right.
Oolong's like...
I jumped the gun. I'm sorry,
Okay,
everyone.
that's fair. Yeah, Oolong's like, we're going to go to the city. And Oolong's like, are there a bunch of pretty girls there? And Bulma says, yes, but you're a hateful pervert, so they won't like you.
Oh, God. That didn't even... I'm sorry.
Which is... Vince just stood up. He's so flabbergasted.
That line...
It's also hot.
That line is like... I don't even think they make a reference like that. I think Oolong's like, oh, the city's going to be a great place for a pig like me, or something like that. And that's it.
Yeah, Yamcha has
that's amazing. That
yeah. Good. Like, that's a great slam.
Yeah.
Like, good. Like,
you're a hateful pervert.
It's that gif of like all the dudes like going woo, like hand over their mouth, going woo, whatever that meme is that comes out. You know what I'm talking. You know that gif.
You kids know the gifs or the gifs.
And then Yamcha pulls out a jet from a capsule. Like an asshole.
Yeah.
Instead of using it now, beforehand.
Yeah.
By the way, probably could have used this to escape that horrible glass prison.
Could have.
If you got enough velocity, I feel like you could have. But then again, that's Goku transforming into a giant ape.
Yes.
Like, it's too hot. I'm too tired to riff on that.
Yeah.
I just thought I should point it out.
Well, that's kind of what we're here to do. We riff and point out things.
Yeah.
And if you like that and you like this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a... Is it time or am I jumping the gun?
No, it is past. This is the next drawing episode. But there's one thing I feel like you have to talk about.
What's up?
So this is the end of the Pilaf saga. This is like the first season, essentially. This can be a movie, I feel like. This could be a really good, like, 2-hour, maybe like a two-parter.
Two-parter?
A two-parter movie. But, like,
you have my attention.
I feel like this can be a live-action movie. And I think the fan base is there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is how everyone's talking about franchises. I think this is I know everyone's like dick shy because of Dragon Ball Evolution, you know, the movie that should not be named.
What movie?
There you go. But like, if you just start from the beginning, like take this and like condense it to 2 hours, I think I think you can do it, and I think it would be really good. Where it has to be like a Shaolin soccer, one of those, like a Kung Fu Hustle.
Ah, I see.
Like it's
like an Avatar: The Last Airbender, but less terrible CGI and better acting.
I mean, because there's so much to build off of, and people, if you're talking from a business perspective, good lord, this brand is strong.
The install base.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Is that the technical term?
I mean, that's usually what tech, like for tech stuff, like
the
for video games and stuff. Like when a new
know.
video game comes out, you're like, oh, what's the install base for like the sequel, or like what's the install base for the next console? For PlayStation is like 40 million. For Xbox, it's like 25.
Nice.
So I'm sure there are hundreds of millions of people who have been, are currently, will be again Dragon Ball fans.
But if you could, I feel like you could do this. You'd have to. I don't have a pitch for this.
Because we don't want them to steal it.
Yeah. But like, I think if you start it later on, where like everyone's sort of together. Mm-hmm. If you play Yamcha and Puar against the rest for like a good bit of the movie, and then they have to get together. You got a good romantic B plot already set in that's like cute and fun. Thing is that I think you have to make it. It's not a kids movie.
Okay.
I don't think you market it as like.
And this is live action.
It's It's not a Minions. It's not like. I don't think it's that. I think it's what like Deadpool as a movie is the only thing I can think of to where it's like it understand that it's like it's a comedy with action. Mm-hmm. Just don't make it R. That's my 2 cents.
Those you just threw your 2 balls in the ring?
Yep.
2 balls.
Like
2 balls in the court.
It can be done.
Well, Aaron, that has inspired me to believe that it's possible. Because I've been burned.
Look, I never saw that movie.
I went to the theaters.
I'm sorry.
With my friends.
I knew from a mile away. I saw that Piccolo,
too young.
You didn't know. No one was there to protect you. No one was there to tell you.
And we were in that theater in Delaware, and just everybody's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Was it just a mass sea of nerd rage?
Oh my god, so much nerd rage. There were boos.
Wow.
There was popcorn thrown at the screen.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I saw...
Those are hard to clean, by the way. Please don't throw anything at the screen. You're not hurting the movie. You're hurting the employees of that theater.
We didn't get that far. But I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of older people, like college age, like 20s and 30s, just like get up and leave at points.
Wow.
Because I also was watching being like, this is nothing like what I wanted.
Yeah.
Nor
is it good.
None of this makes any sense.
Was Chow Yun-Fat Roshi?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes. And he had a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh yeah, of course.
But it didn't work. Nothing
was
about it
Was he fun-loving? Okay.
He was kind of goofy.
Look, I'm sorry. I do want to say we're gonna watch this at some point for like a live show or something. We're gonna do this for you guys. So I don't want to get too deep into it. But man, we've gone over our time. I might cut. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah. KameHousePartyPod@gmail.com. Talk to us. Let us know you're there.
Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, we can change for you.
Yeah, we'll change for you.
All the social medias, Kame House Party.
Yes.
Just type that in and we'll probably pop up.
Mm-hmm. And keep an eye out for future redubbed episodes and funny cut videos.
I think what I need to do is do the this will already be in effect by the time this comes out, but I think I need to post the preview the same day the episode releases. I think that's a little better if we're, from a marketing standpoint.
Well, I mean,
but I hope you guys enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, I know people that have very much enjoyed them. Myself included. It's a lot of fun to actually do.
They're a surprise for you.
Yeah, I was very surprised at like how it came out, and I liked it by the end. And so, any opportunity I can do more, I'm going to try to. See if I can pick out some spots, do some more of that. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at VINT_E. That's VINT_E.
I'm on Twitter at Aaron J. Shelton, and I'm on Instagram at Ajax Shelton.
He's got some great stuff. He's got great stuff on
great
there.
Dogs.
He's got a beautiful puppy.
All right, that's it. It's God damn, it's hot.
Ooh.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on that AC.
The end of a saga, folks.
See you next time on Kame House Party.
Okay, bye.